No biscuits.
PNG conveys birthday greetings. Calgary commends independence celebration. And Australia bags 3 straight wins. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. As the Commonwealth nations come together to celebrate the King's birthday, Prime Minister James Marape also extended greetings to His Majesty King Charles III.
Prime Minister Marape conveyed greetings to His Majesty on behalf of the people of Papua New Guinea. He said King Charles continues to be a symbol of unity, stability and services, thus Papua New Guineans remain proud members of the Commonwealth. The Prime Minister reflected on His Majesty's enduring relationship with Papua New Guinea, which dates back to his historic visit in September 1975 when, as Prince Charles, he represented Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II at Papua New Guinea's Independence Day ceremonies in Port Moresby. He said His Majesty was present when Papua New Guinea first raised its national flag and stepped forward as an independent nation. His participation in PNG's birth as a nation is forever etched in the country's history. The Prime Minister also noted that Prince Charles returned to Papua New Guinea in 1984 to officially open the National Parliament building, further deepening his personal connection with the people of PNG. King Charles III was born in the year 1948. Today, the Commonwealth nations and the royal family celebrates his 76th birthday. King Charles III became king immediately upon the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, on the 8th of September 2022. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, the Governor General, Sir Bob Dadai, has announced a total of 9 King's Birthday Honours list for their services to the different sectors in the country.
The King's Birthday Honour list has been categorized under 3 sections. The first one was the Commander of the Order of the British Empire, which will be awarded to Justice Andrew Crowe for his service to the Legal Training Institute, Justice Colin Kenwe Makyle for his services to the PNG judiciary system, and Justice Mark Marai Pupaka for his services to the PNG magisterial services. The second group will be awarded the Officer of the Order of the British Empire, and they are Mr. Ampray John for his services to the National Judicial Services, Mr. Robert Kaurenil Kare for his services to business development in PNG, and Mr. Amos Tepi for services to business. The third and the final is the Member of the Order of the British Empire, which will be awarded to Mr. Eric Kiso for his services to the National Judicial Staff Services, Mr. Elijah Koju BEM for his services to community, and Mrs. Beta Punim for her services to the National Judicial Services. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News.
Chinese ambassador to Papua New Guinea, Yang Shiguang, attended the China Day event celebrating PNG's 50th anniversary of independence.
On 16th of June, Chinese Ambassador Yang Shiguang attended the China Day event at the Se Hubert Murray Stadium, celebrating PNG's 50th anniversary of independence. Prime Minister James Marape, Foreign Affairs Minister Justin Tachenko, and NCD Governor Poes Pakop also attended the event. Ambassador Yang congratulated PNG on its 50th anniversary of independence and emphasized the significance of the Global Civilization Initiative and the International Day for Dialogue among Civilizations. Mr. Yang said China stands ready to work with PNG to summarize successful experiences and deepen the China-PNG comprehensive strategic partnership. Prime Minister Marape highlighted the long-standing people-to-people exchanges between China and PNG, speaking highly of the Chinese community's significant contributions to PNG's development, and reaffirmed PNG's commitment to firmly adhering to One China policy. Pakatamboa, National EMTV News.
The Calgary community in Port Moresby launched their mini independence anniversary celebrations today at the Rugby basketball court ahead of the country's 50th anniversary in September.
Chairman of the event, Mr. Stephen Evoho, stated their intention behind hosting this mini community independence celebration. He said the aim is to keep their people back in the community leading up to the independence celebration.
Initiating this program is all about security. In the previous experience, concerning big programs like was Independence Day, our children walk out of this community, only to end up in problems, attacks from outside, all those. So I came up with this idea and brought all that.
He explained the importance of hosting this event in the community.
Sure. So in the afternoon of the 15th, it will be a provincial day. Each ethnic group will wear the provincial color, carrying the provincial flag, and the children will come on stage and host a provincial flag. After hosting the provincial flag, they will, because I believe all the children we as adults, we know our provincial flag, but to explain the logo on the provincial flag is very hard.
Chairman also highlights the support that will be coming from their member towards the event.
I think the message is gone, and he's quite happy with what we're coming up with. That same message went across to all the communities within South Side. That we are the first community that stood up to host this. So the message went across to other communities that they can set up like our setting and host the 50th anniversary at their very community.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, the elders of Calgary community are mobilizing their families to participate in community engagement activities with the aim to bring an impact of change to their youths.
During the launch of the mini 50th anniversary celebration, leader of the community, Evelyn Billy, expressed how the event can be a driving factor for promoting a stronger and safer community.
This role as a leader and as a mother at the same time in the community. We have looked at all angles in life within this community, where everyone in this community to have a change of mindset, to have been positive, positive thinking.
Harry Pesto, a representative from the Joint District Project of Moresby South, also said a view.
We want to maybe some impact in the lives of the people, especially the young people in the community, because they will be the next generation who will come up after us. And like we are thinking of beyond 50, what is going to happen. And we want to see things happen for our generation, the next generation that's going to come, the young people that going to come.
Moreover, Samuel Mope thanked the leaders for including youths in this important event. He said he is happy that many youths are coming on board to assist in planning and running the event.
Why we are having events like this is for us to pull them and then bring them in, to engage them in that way that they can get rid of the theft, the crime activities that they are doing, and to change themselves.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja nak? Yum!
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum!
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
From the mountains to the seas to global markets, the National Fisheries Authority proudly celebrates 50 years of growth. We're advancing tuna domestication, aquaculture, coastal fisheries, and sustainable fisheries management. Through stakeholder consultations, policy reforms, and stronger surveillance, we're protecting PNG's marine wealth and shaping a sustainable future. National Fisheries Authority, sustaining our future, empowering our nation.
Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
It's not rocket science. And many of these things too, like I didn't go to school, I teach myself.
From Hatok Man, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. With the local level government elections currently underway, Simbu election manager Tom Siyune highlighted that Simbu province notes a total of 48 female candidates.
With polling set to start on July 12, 2025, Simbu election manager Tom Siyune highlighted that 48 female candidates is the highest in the Highlands region for the local level government elections.
And I am told that that's the largest for any province in the Highlands for 48 females to have nominated to also contest in the council election.
Adding that his office advocates for female candidates, the election manager said Simbu province has always been supportive of their women in politics.
Because there are some women who are born to be leaders, and we have seen that. And Simbu in the past have elected one or two ward members already. And I will not be surprised out of the 48 if some of them wins.
Meanwhile, the polling for the ongoing local level government elections is set to take place from July 12th to August 1st, with counting to kick off on August 2nd, with the return of writs anticipated for August 22nd. Natasha Ovoy, National, EMTV News.
The commander for National Capital District and Central Province, Benjamin Turi, has welcomed Inspector Ruben Giyusu as the coordinator of police reservists in the nation's capital.
With the increasing number of complaints regarding police impersonators in the command, Commander Turi said with Inspector Giyusu coming in, they are anticipating changes. While welcoming Inspector Giyusu, Commander Turi gave directions to all reservists who are currently working to report to him and identify themselves to the command. Commander Turi said there are many police impersonators running around in the command who have been involved in illegal activities that have tarnished the name of the constabulary. As per the commander, Inspector Ruben Giuzus will be based at the Saraga police post and will coordinate the reservists in the command. Commander Turi said police personnel are trained to serve. He called on the reservists to report to Inspector Giuzu in order for them to be assigned to police stations to work. Samantha Solomon, National MTV News.
Health Minister Elias Kapavore is urging members of parliament to sign service-level agreement with their respective provincial health authorities. The health minister said he will not tolerate negative comments on PHA systems made by MPs on the floor of parliament. He said he is a strong advocate for PHA systems and is urging these MPs to sign the service-level agreement.
I urge many of our members who are standing on their side and making negative comments to PHAs to come on board and sign service-level agreements with your respective PHAs. This is a teamwork.
He notes that under the PHA Act, the provincial governor is responsible for PHAs and healthcare services in their provinces.
When the governor of a province invited the Minister for Health under Section 7 or 8, Minister for Health went to provinces and signed the partnership declaration. That means making the governors responsible for PHAs and healthcare in their respective provinces. You know, Department of Health anymore.
He said the Department of Health looks after the policies, standards and guidelines while the implementation happens at the PHA level with the support from the respective governors and members of parliament. Following an incident on June 3rd this year, Utmei Secondary School in Gazelle district of East New Britain suspended classes and now is faced with the possibility of ceasing boarding arrangement for this year.
With the academic year nearing the end of term 2, Utmei Secondary in the heart of Rangulit community is still under suspension since its disruption earlier this month.
The school is still on suspension. This is the last week of term 2, but since last week the school is on suspension.
According to the principal, the destruction of school property on June 3rd stems from the passing of late student Joseph Mundrai, who had succumbed to injuries sustained in an attack that took place at the Tokubar Sports Ground during a school event in May this year. In grief, Mr. Manau said a good number of students trashed the school mess area, administration block and the principal and deputy principal's offices, stealing items like student mobile phones and a teacher's personal laptop in the event. Some students went as far as entering the teacher's residential area, ransacking a teacher's house and personal property. The principal said a recent meeting with students' parents had not brought about an agreeable way forward for the school.
But the way things are going right now, we are not yet come to some compromise on our part as the school and the parent support.
With this ongoing dilemma, there is now the concern that the school may not start term 3 well. The school administration had come to the conclusion to advise the Provincial Education Division of it discontinuing student boarding for the remainder of the year.
For the students to come back, they will now come back as day students after we have had a meeting with the parents on Saturday.
This will no doubt affect 500 plus of the 900 student population that are boarding students and come as far as Nakanai and Lazul to attend Utmei. The school now seeks assistance from parents along with the district and provincial education division to address the school's current dilemma. Natasha Ovoy, National, MTV News.
The Director General of the Office of the Library and Archives officially presented an e-library digital device to Inonda Adventist Junior High School in Popondetta.
A remote area community hotspot for education and learning device, or Rachel, was presented to Inonda Junior High School. The device is designed to enhance access to educational resources both online and offline and contains variety of educational materials that is accessed by both teachers and students. Mr. Bagelos said last month the school received an e-library desktop set and the addition of the Rachel device will complement the computer setup.
I believe by Deputy Director for the Library Services who came last, I think last month or something like that. He came and presented the computer with the books to Inonda Primary School. Inonda Junior High School, sorry, beg your pardon. But there is something that is important, that you need to access more information both offline and online. Library is a very important element of reading and seeking information. But you must not do away with the physical books. You must look at both at the physical side and as well as the digital resources, information that you are going to get.
Furthermore, the Office of Library and Archives ICT Manager and Coordinator was present during the event to demonstrate the setup and the use of the new digital device. Natasha Ovoy, National, EMTV News.
The small to medium corporation has identified inadequate entrepreneurship and capacity building as one of the key micro, small, medium enterprises development constraints.
In addressing this issue, the Small to Medium Enterprise Corporation, through its board and management in 2020, initiated the Nationwide Training of Trainers, or TOT rollout project. Following this, the SME Corporation in 2021 have trained more than 200 public servants in the economic sector as TOT trainers who are now certified to deliver entrepreneurial training throughout the 6,112 wards in PNG. Additionally, as of yesterday, a total of 15 participants from various key stakeholders, private organizations, and 2 staff from SME Corporation have undergone TOT program at the Kokoda Trail Motel. The Training of Trainers or TOT program will be conducted for 2 weeks. SME Corporation Managing Director Patrice Ralda in his opening speech challenged the participants to learn more from the training as they will be the ones to train and change the perception of the people on how they see and do business. This TOT program comes under SME Corporation's flagship program, Start and Improve Your Business, or SIYB training. SIYB is one of the 4 key training programs under SME Corporation's Entrepreneurship Development through Capacity Building Program. Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Are you tired of standing in those long lines to get your jackpot tickets? Guess what? You never have to with Telecom USSD jackpot ticket purchase. Simply dial *321#, follow the prompts, and you are set for your jackpot draw. It's as easy as 3, 2, 1. Telecom PNG, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
I'm Martha, and each week on Kai Time, we'll introduce you to local food businesses showcasing their delicious dishes. Plus, you will discover how to make tasty and affordable meals using ingredients from your local markets. Tune in to Kai Time every Wednesday at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, MTV.
You're watching National MTV News. Imi Ward in Enga Province has recently launched its ward development plan that will integrate disaster risk reduction.
This plan aligns with local plans to Papua New Guinea's Vision 2050 plan, Sustainable Development Goals, Sendai Framework for Disaster Management, Enhanced Peace for Growth, Empower Community Leadership for Change, and Natural Assets Stock Take to Plan Sustainable Use. Director for Local Level Government commended the community members for undertaking this work and international organizations for migration for providing technical inputs. He said such plans represent a new pathway for complementing the government's development initiatives in Papua New Guinea. Adding to this, Wabek District Administrator also commended community members and further urged other wards in the province to follow his example. With education identified as a priority concern for the ward plan, provincial management team members who attended the event pledged 100,000 kina to support the construction of a double classroom. The development plan was an initiative of the IMI community, which was supported by the International Organization for Migration through funding from the United States government. Jacinta Doctor, National MTV News.
Mama Bank Credit Manager Benjamin Serama has encouraged mothers who are involved in formal and informal sectors in the country to do banking with Mama Bank.
Almost 90.
Credit Manager Benjamin Teroma said it is difficult to save up and seek help from banks in Papua New Guinea. However, Mr. Teroma said Mama Bank offers financial literacy training to teach mothers on ways to look after their money. He said Mama Bank has funded about 90 associations at the Gordon's Market in Port Moresby who are now progressing well.
But Mama Bank, I'm start close to. Lo look sawe lo resol need to all mama no line no place. Mibla hovering plant your products. One last something first semester hovering. I'm on financial literacy training. I'm on a product inside of Mama Bank by Uni Service saving all mama. Teaching all mama lo look sawe lo how to look after money.
He added that more than 5,000 mothers in the country own the Mama Bank and is the 5th bank in the world to be owned by mothers and the first in the Pacific. Mr. Teroma said the bank's purpose is to serve mothers in business.
Tolo any banks Minnesota but lo Mama Bank it got product where I'm can serving you. I'm sorry serving all mama so I'm serving you.
He said the bank has 19 centers throughout the country where mothers can access its services and products. Jacinta Doctor, National MTV News.
Mineral Resources Development Company has come on board as the platinum sponsor for the 2025 PNG Resource Week scheduled to take place from the 28th to the 31st July at the APEC House in Port Moresby.
The Papua New Guinea Chamber of Resources and Energy, or PNG Corps,
announced recently that MRDC is backing the event as the platinum sponsor. PNG Co Chief Operating Officer Pensi Tuane Cialis welcomed the sponsorship. Ms. Cialis said MRDC's sponsorship enables PNG Co to continue creating platforms that unite stakeholders and spark transformative conversations. Managing Director for MRDC, Augustin Mano, said Resources Week event is an important platform for its landowners to engage, share experience, and collaborate in areas of mutual interest. The 2025 PNG Resources Week will bring together stakeholders from across the public and private sectors, civil society, and academia to drive a meaningful dialogue, foster innovation, and shape the future of PNG's resource industry. Pakatambua National MTV News.
Oxeri Development Foundation has completed 15 infrastructure projects across the 6 mine-impacted villages. 2 new houses were recently handed over to the landowners in Wangbin village in Tabubil.
These projects were funded using the village development funds, administered under a special mine agreement by Oktedi Mining Limited and managed by the Oktedi Development Foundation. The event in Wangbin marked a continuing milestone in OTDF's commitment to improving living standards in the mine-impacted communities. Samuel Merang, speaking on behalf of the community and new homeowners, thanked OTDF for its consistent support. Mr. Merang encouraged the Wangbin community to support OTDF by engaging constructively in development processes. OTDF Acting CEO, Mr. Andrew Murray, encouraged homeowners to take responsibility for maintaining their new houses and highlighted the need for stronger investment in education. The villages that have benefited in infrastructure projects are Finalbin, Boltham, Amp, Atemkit, Kavarobin, and Wangbin. Pakatambua National MTV News.
Moving to overseas news, Iranian media is reporting several explosions and heavy air defense fire in the capital, Tehran. U.S. President Donald Trump warned people to evacuate the city. His alert was issued hours after Israel bombed an Iranian state TV building.
Presenter had attempted to continue the live broadcast, but was forced to flee as dust and debris covered the studio. She returned a short time later from a different location alongside another anchor, stating the outlet will continue its work to, quote, ensure the voice of truth is heard. Israel says it struck the complex after issuing an evacuation warning for more than 300,000 people in Tehran.
A few hours ago, we attacked the Iranian regime's communications center used by Iran's armed forces. The center that was attacked serves as the Iranian Broadcasting Authority. According to the intelligence we have, the center was used as a platform for promoting military operations, resources and civilian assets. The center's activities were carried out under the direct guidance and mission of the Revolutionary Guard. For years, the Revolutionary Guard has called for the destruction of the State of Israel and genocide.
Attacks have continued for a 4th day after Israel launched its surprise assault on the Islamic regime on Friday, targeting its nuclear program. Since then, Iranian media reports say 224 people have been killed, including top military commanders, though that figure hasn't been updated in the past 24 hours. The Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says Israel is obligated to remove the nuclear threat from Iran, and the operation has set its program back a very long time. As hostilities continue, people in Tehran are increasingly anxious.
For now, we just want to leave Tehran for more safety. That's all. Because they said to evacuate, and that in itself has created a kind of fear in everyone. People feel like something really bad might happen in the city.
They're truly afraid. When they hear the sound of bombings, they get scared. Just now we had a customer who was really frightened. She cried and quickly left the store in a hurry.
Iran has managed to breach Israel's air defences. 24 people have now been confirmed dead across Israel. One deadly strike hit a residential building in the central city of Petah Tikva.
National MTV News continues after the break with Chukai Sports. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja nah. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence. Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence. Your stay, your house, your home.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Join me every Thursday night as Sports Scene brings to you all the local and international sporting updates. Revisiting our legendary athletes.
Hi, this is David.
Highlighting our local sports developments across the nation.
All eyes on Auckland.
Now an NRL team based here.
We create a pathway.
And our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name is Gemma Schnobel and you're watching.
All the younger ones should follow.
Sports Scene, Thursday nights at 7 p.m. only on your number one to watch, MTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Chukai Sports. The Pacific All Sports Cricket Invitational is proving to be a crucial platform for the PNG Lewas as they prepare for their next international match.
Competing against strong teams from Samoa, Vanuatu and Australia Indigenous gives the Lewas high-quality match practice and exposes them to different playing styles. PNG Lewas lost their opener match against Australia Indigenous team but picked up defeating Samoa and Vanuatu. PNG Lewas skipper Brenda Tau gave her remarks.
We did lose, unfortunately. We lost to
the Australian Indigenous. But yeah, as a team, we sat together and we knew what we needed to work on, what our weakness and what our strength were, and having our coach there, supporting the girls, motivating them, and he's also a special guy in the team, and having him is also special to us. And yeah, like I said, we just had to bounce back knowing what our strength and weakness is. So as a team, we knew what we needed to work on, and when we came out yesterday, that's what we showed out there, and that's the standard and expectations I need as a captain. And seeing my girls do that, I'm really happy about it, and that includes today too.
Tao also commended the young players in the team and also gave a brief on the upcoming events.
These girls have been so good, honestly. I'm super proud of everyone. The hard work they put through, and I was there with them since day one preparing for this tournament, and especially the younger players, seeing them coming out and representing their country, working hard to represent their country and coming out to show me that they can do it. I'm really proud of them, and there's nothing more I can ask. And the only thing I want to keep telling them is, keep going, keep building up like this till we finish off on Saturday. It's actually a preparation also for us for the upcoming tournament in Fiji. It will be around September, and we're playing against the Pacific nations for the East Asia Pacific. So it's a good preparation for us, and we probably have 2 more months to train for that leading up to the tournament. So yeah, it's a good warm-up game, I would say. Warm-up games for the girls, and also with training, everything. It's just really good.
She acknowledged the sponsors of the event.
Firstly, I would like to take this time to thank Australia government, Pacific All Sports, Papua New Guinea government, and also Cricket PNG, for the love, support, and everything.
Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
Meanwhile, the Australia Indigenous team participating in the Pacific All Sports Cricket Invitational has set the bar high, bagging 3 straight wins.
Speaking to Trukai Sports, skipper Christina Coulson said despite the win, the team is expecting tough encounters.
Here to come out and play our best cricket as well. Obviously, these 3 countries are all internationally ranked or playing for international ranking. So for us to be able to come out and challenge ourselves against them, it's been fantastic to get a couple of wins so far, and we'll definitely be using that as motivation to continue to improve and win hopefully all 6.
The skipper gave remarks on the importance of taking part in such competitions.
I think it's absolutely fantastic. It gives obviously us an opportunity as well to play. We don't get to play together that often. So for our team coming into these tournaments is great. And obviously for the 3 other nations as well who are playing for ICC ranking, it's really great to challenge ourselves against them and also to see the progress that they're making. A couple of years ago we went to Vanuatu and played a few matches against them there. So it's been great to come back and see the progress that they've made as well.
She also encouraged the young upcoming athletes who are passionate about the code.
Find your local cricket club, even if it's just a park down the road, get around it, make friends, play cricket. I've made lifelong friends playing the game, so it definitely can be a life-changing experience for you, but just have fun and don't hold yourself back just because you're a female.
Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
The PNG Futsal League 2025 season saw matches played with several teams winning in dominant fashion.
The PNG Futsal League matches from yesterday evening saw strong wins from top teams at the Toromakitik Centre in Port Moresby. Gulf Comara Futsal Club recorded the biggest win of the evening, defeating PS Roots 17 points to 2 in Game 2. The team filled with experienced players from the National Premier League played with confidence and control. Sepik FC also impressed, beating Phoenix 7 points to 0. In the final match of the evening, Port Moresby Strikers won 8 points to 2 against United Highlands FC. In another strong performance, Ekari United defeated Rapatona 7 points to 2. Rapatona is one of the new teams in this season, along with PS Roots and Utuyagila from Milne Bay. In Game 3, Copper 8 beat Utuyagila 4 points to 2. The matches showed the strength of the teams and set the stage for an exciting season ahead in the PNG Futsal League. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
True Kai Sports.
Share the love with Gala Ice Cream, Gala Cone Ice Creams, Gala Stick Ice Creams, and Gala Classic Tub Ice Creams. Happiness begins with the Gala range of fun flavors which create taste adventures and excitement with every bite. Treat yourself. Share with a friend while chilling. The whole family will enjoy. Everyone has their favorite. Which one is yours? Share the love with Gala Ice Creams. Gala, Gala, yum.
From the mountains to the seas to global markets, the National Fisheries Authority proudly celebrates 50 years of growth. We're advancing tuna domestication, aquaculture, coastal fisheries, and sustainable fisheries management. Through stakeholder consultations, policy reforms, and stronger surveillance, we're protecting PNG's marine wealth and shaping a sustainable future. National Fisheries Authority, sustaining our future, empowering our nation.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Join us for MTV's Vocal Fusion Season 12.
The grinding, you want to be really part of the show, and hey, this is your year.
This time, our Final Cuts 2 contestants face off in the series for 6 remaining spots to make up the top 12.
Situation you've got, can I borrow it? Because it's hot.
This Sunday at 7:30 p.m. MTV's Vocal Fusion Season 12. Only on your number one to watch, MTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching Chukai Sports. As the Port Moresby Corporate Volleyball Competition enters round 19, teams are in do-or-die mode with only 3 rounds left this weekend. Matches could decide their final fate.
Round 13 of the 2025 Port Moresby Corporate Volleyball Competition season is here at its final race. Teams in the Women's Premier Division are bracing for double headers that could shake up the ladder. Top-ranked Kinabank will face CPL1 and NCDC in 2 key games. NCDC is eyeing a statement win, while CPL1 looks to pull off a major upset. Meanwhile, mid-table clashes like Dentons versus BPNG2 and Customs against CPL1 could define who stays at the top 8. In Women's Division 1, Westpac takes on TISA in a top 3 showdown. Dataco and Department of Works and Highway are also fighting for top 4 relevance. In Division 2, it's survival mode as TSC faces Moniplus and Pacific Palms takes on Aspen Medical. Men's Division 1 and 3 continue with critical games of mid-pack teams. Mixed Division will also see playoff defining matches, including Murray Stops against OOC. With no games in Men's Premier and Division 2, all eyes are on Sunday's high-stakes action at the Tauranga Aquatic Centre. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
K9 Zoom Mining is extending its partnership with the PNG Hunters. The new deal brings bigger support for the National Rugby League team and more benefits for local communities. K9 Mining Limited has renewed and expanded its support for the PNG Hunters rugby team.
The new 2-year gold partnership will begin on November 1st, 2025 and end on October 31st, 2027. The company's CEO, John Lewin, said the partnership shows Kainantu's strong commitment to sports, communities and national pride. Under the deal, Kainantu's logo will stay on the Hunters shorts and now also appear on the training shirts and singlets. Kainantu will also gain more visibility through stadium signs, media platforms and outreach programs involving Hunters players. Hunters CEO Scott Barker thanked Kainantu Mining for its continued support. He said the sponsorship helps rugby in PNG and brings community programs to Eastern Highlands and Morobe province. The partnership is part of Kainantu's plan to support development and create shared value for the people of Papua New Guinea. The PNG Hunters play in Australia Hot Plus Cup and continue to inspire fans across the country. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Moving to overseas sports, the Queensland Maroons will face a huge challenge tomorrow night in State of Origin Game 2 in Perth.
If they play as badly as they did in Game 1. So the Maroons, they're set to train in Perth today to prepare for tomorrow night. Now, a loss would see them lose 4 in a row for the first time in almost a decade. Meanwhile, the Blues, they have history on their side. Would you believe they have never lost in Western Australia? They're hoping that it stays that way. But with all the criticism of this Maroons side and what they've faced since that opening loss, they are certain they'll come out firing.
It'd be a bit of a worry if it wasn't personal. Obviously it's state by state. It's a personal one, so we all love playing for our states and we make our states proud, and just can't wait.
St Kilda will be without one of their stars for the foreseeable future. Max King. Coach Rosling has admitted that the club has no idea when Max King will return to play.
So he's already gone under the knife twice this year, but then all of a sudden this week at training he experienced soreness. He had no idea why. They now have to send him for scans, different scans, because structurally there's no issue, Gemma, but it's when he starts to run and train there's a problem. So we'll have to have scans under a training load, and his coach Ross Lyons says they are no closer to finding out what the issue is.
Grab in the knee or on, decelerating from a run through. So not dissimilar to what he felt before. So we thought we'd got to the root cause, but clearly we need to go and do more investigation.
And that ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai. True inspiration through generations.
It was not done like this before, in our time, about torturing people and burning them and killing them. It's so serious and it's something new.
It was a shock to me because we learnt about witch trials. It's part of all our histories. And then I'm sent to PNG and they tell me, no, there's sorcery accusation related to violence. Women are tortured and killed. I was astonished.
This bill is a first step towards eliminating these vile and cowardly acts in our society.
All the boys get a woman and I was with them too. I said, bend them, kill them.
Only put in fire long iron or long knife?
Fire, fire.
You ready long give him more discipline name long Monday long policeman?
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The MoneyPlus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, cloudy periods with some showers and possible thunderstorms. Darrow, partly cloudy with rain to rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kerama, partly cloudy with few showers and chances of thunderstorm. Alotau, partly cloudy with some showers. And Popondetta, partly cloudy with chances of few showers. In the Momase region, Lay City, partly cloudy with chances of few showers and thunderstorm. Madang, cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Wewak, cloudy periods with some showers, possible thunderstorm. And Vanimo, cloudy periods with rain showers with possible thunderstorm. In the New Guinea Highland region, Lorengau, partly cloudy with chances of showers or two. Kavieng, cloudy periods with rain showers and thunderstorm. Kokopo and Rabaul, cloudy with some rain showers to rain and possible thunderstorm. Kimbe, partly cloudy with chances of afternoon to evening showers. And Buka, cloudy periods with few showers and possible thunderstorms. And in the Highlands region, Mount Agan City, partly cloudy with few showers. Goroka, Barnes and Kundiawa, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorm. And Mendi, Tari and Wabek, cloudy period with rain and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Tuesday, 17th of June 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.
Coming up next. At 7 p.m., Auseno, 7:30 p.m., Al Fishing with Mates, 8 p.m., Talk PC News Headlines, followed by McLeod's